How you doing, beautiful people? Saleem and Nariah, hosting Necessary Conversations. Thank you guys for all your support so far. I really appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. If you watch Benny's episode of Slim TV with me featuring on it, I told you guys merch is coming soon. It's here. We got colors in red, blue, black, and yellow. If you want to buy one, support a brother at King__Messiah on Instagram or at AIC on air on Instagram as well for the AIC Radio Instagram page. Support a brother. Get with me. Necessary Conversations, baby. Appreciate y'all. Welcome to Necessary Conversations. I'm your Saleem Messiah. I got Nariah F. Nariah F. Couldn't pull out the full government. That's okay. You at the American International, greatest school on earth.
Debatable, but yeah.
Why is it debatable?
I don't know. This school's... It's okay. It has, like, ups and downs. It's 50-50.
Well, what's the downside? Because right now we're going through, protests and students is unhappy with the faculty or the higher-ups, rather. So what's your downside to it as far as you think is?
Personally, just the people.
Yeah?
Everyone comes from different places, so everyone has different personalities.
Yeah.
I don't mesh with everyone's personality. I don't like people. People don't like me. That's cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
So that's really the only downside. Like, I don't like drama, all that. Not really my thing.
No?
No, like, you get older, like, of course I like tea time. Like, if you gonna, like, put me on about something, I'll listen. But when it really comes down to it, like, from when I first got here to now, it's just like, okay, like, I'm older. I'm in college with older grown people, so it's like, I don't really care for a lot of stuff.
No?
Gotta ignore, walk away, call it a day.
You talk about people come from different places. Where do you come from?
New York.
What part?
Okay, so here's the debate part.
Okay.
All right, so my birth certificate says Queens. I was born in Queens. I lived in Queens for a couple of years. I moved to Staten Island. Then I moved to Brooklyn for a year. Then I came back to Staten Island. So where am I from? Technically, Queens. Where do I reside? Staten Island.
Where do you like to say you're really from? Like, if you could choose on Brooklyn,
I just say New York, to be honest. Because people are going to say, oh, Staten Island's not really New York. But to be honest, we get lit on our side. So I don't know about...
Isn't it a part of the boroughs?
Exactly. And a lot of people like to be funny and be like, oh, there's only 4 boroughs. No, there's 5. And Staten Island is 1. And we get lit. So
I ain't gonna lie. Like, in the beginning stages of the podcast, I had a lot of New York people on. One of the questions I asked them was, what's the dirtiest borough in New York? A lot of them say Queens.
That's a lot. No, it's definitely not Queens. I feel like every part of New York has its dirty parts. But if somebody came up to me and was like, yo, what's the dirtiest borough? I would be like the Bronx. Off rip, the Bronx.
You're right. They say the Bronx. My fault. It's just the Bronx, but the Queens is second.
No. Like,
you don't got Queens second?
No.
So what you got after the Bronx?
I have Brooklyn second.
It's Queens third.
Queens is third, yeah.
What's so dirty about the Bronx?
Honestly, it's the people, it's the way they act, it's the building. Like, you gotta really go to the... I don't even, like, walk through the Bronx. Like, I don't remember the last time I went to the Bronx. I don't like dirty places.
Yeah.
There's some clean parts, don't get me wrong, but overall, it's dirty. Like, that's just what it is.
Is it for real?
Yes.
Okay, so what about your experience in Brooklyn?
Brooklyn... You see a dead rat here and there. You see a deli cat here
like
and there.
on the street?
Yeah, like, you see trash. Like, it's just the smell. Like, it's certain parts, though. It's not every part.
Yeah.
But one thing I can say, and one thing nobody will ever say, is that it's Staten Island. So, to me, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Because that's where I reside, so.
How was your experience being in Queens?
I was young, so... Mostly just around family. That's how my family kind of moves. Like, everybody moves to one place.
Yeah.
So everyone that grew up together was in Queens. And then all of a sudden, like, the people I lived with, just that house, moved to Staten Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many siblings you got?
Oof, I have a lot of siblings.
Yeah?
But I don't, like... So I have 9 siblings. So I'm, like, in the middle-ish. But I don't associate.
With all of them.
With any of them, really, besides, like, the younger ones, yeah.
Y'all don't really just get along?
At all. Like,
No?
nah.
Why is that?
they messy. We have different personalities. Like, we look at the world differently.
Yeah.
So we're not going to agree on damn near everything. So just different people.
Y'all got different parents at all? Same parents?
Some of us have the same dad. Some of us have the same mom.
You
So, and it's so crazy because the ones I don't get along with the most have the same mom as me. So, like, and because I was adopted, like, 3 of us were adopted, so, on my mom's side. So, it was my older brother and my older sister.
Yeah.
And so we grew up. I can't say my older brother grew up with us, but my older sister grew up with me.
Yeah.
And we don't get along, like,
No?
at all. Like, blocked on all social medias, don't speak to her, no association, nothing.
So when you go home for Thanksgiving, you ain't...
I live with my aunt now,
Okay.
so I'll be with my aunt, her friends, my cousins, like, stuff like that. Like, you gotta remove toxic people just out of your life. So my parents had to go. They had to get the boot. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Really?
yeah, that's really what it is.
How's that?
My mom is just messy. Me and my birth mom, we didn't really...
What age did you get adopted?
I got adopted in 2008.
What year was born?
2005.
God damn, I'm old.
Yeah. That's why I tell people I'm a baby. I don't know any better.
05?
Yeah. I'm an 05 baby.
Yo, there's no way in hell.
Yeah.
I'm getting old.
What year were you born?
01.
You're the same age as my sister.
But my little brother was born in 06. Like, he's...
Oh, he's a senior in high school?
He's a junior.
Oh, that's not bad. Junior year?
05. Okay, so you get adopted in 08. You was born in 05, so you get adopted around 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the situation there?
So, damn. Well, with my dad, it was just like, all right, he didn't know if I was his. Understandably, like, when you're not technically in a relationship with someone and you guys are kicking it, like, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know who's kicking it with who after, so it was what it was.
Yeah.
And then with my birth mom, it was like, all right, she already had 2 kids who she, didn't have in her custody. So having the 3rd kid, automatically by law, like, that 3rd kid is going to get taken away from you regardless. So that situation came about, and then it was, she was young. Like, she was young.
Yeah.
So having kids, it just wasn't her time. Mentally, she wasn't there.
Yeah.
Emotionally, she wasn't there. It just wasn't her time. Like,
But she kept you until you was 3?
No.
Or you was just staying in, like, the system type thing?
Yeah, nah, what happened, this is the funny part.
Okay.
So what happened was, she thought that she had hidden me, like, when she was pregnant the whole time. She thought she could hide me. Like, the fact that she gave birth, she thought she could hide me. So what happened was she gave me to a close friend of hers, and I was living with the close friend. And what happened was they caught my birth mom was basically like, like, if you don't give up my location, like, you're going to jail. So eventually, like, she had to give up my location. So it was a matter of, all right, you got to bring her here, and the system just has to take her and go from there.
So she was hiding you till 3?
No.
Oh.
She was hiding me till, like, a couple days old. Like, yeah, that's why I said, like, she not.
How old did she have you?
She had me at, like, I want to say 22.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she already had the 2 other ones, but they also weren't in her custody. She had them longer than she had me.
Yeah.
So I guess they more have a bond with her than I do.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know I was adopted until I was maybe in, like, I want to say pre-K or kindergarten.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, I would have rather not have known, but...
Why?
It's confusing. When you're so young and out of nowhere, it's like, all right, so your mom is your grandma.
Yeah.
And then your birth mom is this lady that just walked upstairs that you have never seen in your life before.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have 2 younger siblings at the time because she had 2 other kids years later.
Yeah.
And then there's your 2 younger siblings' father just standing there. So it's very confusing.
I understand.
And then it was just very confusing. It was just being so young and then having to explain it to people, and then they also didn't understand.
Yeah.
So then when you're younger, you get into, like, little arguments with people. It's like, all right, well, your mom didn't take care of you. And that's never going to affect me because I feel like even though I don't speak to my mom and I don't speak to my birth mom as much, I was raised in a good home. So I never really had to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Like, I was taken care of pretty well. So it didn't matter to me. Of course, it made me mad in the moment. And it was like, all right, like, you trying to disrespect me. But it's like, it didn't really matter to me. It didn't matter.
What age did you get adopted by the family that raised you?
So, 3 years old, I got adopted. That would be by my grandma. Okay. So I call my grandma mom. My birth mom is my biological mom. Okay. So I was pretty young. Like, I don't remember anything for real. Like, when I hear stories about when I was younger, like, being in the system and the people that I was with, it was like, all right, so whether I got adopted or not, I was going to be raised well. Yeah. That's really what it was. Yeah. Me and my siblings were very much separated when we were in the system. But again, they were older. Because my brother's got like 3 years on me, my sister has 4 years on me. So they might remember stuff more than I do. And that's cool, but they could never come to me and be like, oh, well, this is what happened to you because we were separated. Like, in all reality, if we're being honest, I don't even know y'all. So, like, to me, and that's probably another reason why we're just not close. We just don't get along. But there's just... I just feel like with my siblings, like that aspect, the way they are, if we were not related, we would never be friends. Like, you would not be someone I associate myself with. And they probably feel like that way about me. And that's fine. I'm going to never be mad about that. I really don't care. But, yeah, like, I probably got into the most arguments with my sister. Like, arguments to, like, there was a couple times where we, like, got violent. But... like, it's all because of her animosity towards me. I really don't, like, know her.
Why do you think she got animosity towards you?
This girl, like, if you ask anyone that goes here that's from Staten Island, and you bring up my sister's name, they're probably going to tell you a shit ton of stuff. And that stuff you can't really say about me. Like, that stuff is known. That's, like, Facebook known. That's Staten Island known. That's damn near New York known, that stuff. And... I feel like it shouldn't have went down like that. It should be no chatter like that about her because at the end of the day, that is my sister. But I don't know you. When you went out, I was inside. When I go out, you inside. So I don't really know what you did behind the scenes. But whether true or false, people should never drag it to that extent. But it is what it is, and that's what you're just known for. And I feel like her animosity is the fact that I'm just not known for that. Like, you can't... Obviously, I'm young. I'm young and turned. So, I go outside, I have fun. Like, boys is boys, girls is girls. You know, like, it is what it is. At a party, anything can happen. I'm down for whatever. But, like, I keep it low-key. Like, certain things I keep to myself to a minimum. So, whatever you hear it again and add to it. Because most likely there's something else to it. Like, that's how I tell people all the time. But with her, it's just, like, I don't have that reputation. So, that's probably why she's mad. Not only that... I'm the golden child, and I tell her that all the time. So, I was spoiled. I got what I want. Like, I let's be real. Like, my mom gotta, like, I won't touch her, but she gotta be real, too. I got what I want. Every time.
You don't talk to like your birth mother at all?
I talk to her here and there. I don't talk to my mom who adopted me, so I don't talk to my grandma, in a sense.
Why not?
Because she messy. You think hair is messy?
Is everybody messy? Everybody you saying is messy.
Okay, you think hair is messy? You gotta meet my mom. That's a different level of messy. Like, she turn your kids against each other. That's her thing. That's what she does. Like
turn her kids that she got against.
So like, all right. So my grandma is my birth mom's mom. I have an aunt. They're siblings. They ended up fighting because of whatever my mom was putting in this person's ear and then putting in that person's ear. So they ended up fighting. I ended up, before I got here and before I moved in with my aunt, I ended up fighting my older sister. Why? Because of whatever she was telling my older sister that I was supposedly saying. But I would never know because my sister would act so like, one minute we be beefing, next minute she's in my face, but then she's at my birth mom's house talking crap about me, and it's just like, all right, well, you're not bringing it to me. And quite frankly, I don't care because I'm at that age where it's just like, all right, so I'm worried about myself. Like, I graduated high school early, so everything that you're saying about me, before you say it, you do have to include that I'm Mrs. 13 colleges, Mrs. graduated early. So before you say anything bad, just make sure you include that. So people understand that, okay, like, she's just chatting. Like, that's really what it is. So my, like, mom was just very messy with it. She would be like, oh, like, Nariah said this, or Nariah said that, or you should do this to Nariah, or da-da-da-da. And then would come to me and be like, oh, she's just jealous of you, da-da-da-da, like, you're a pretty girl, you don't have a reputation like she does. At the end of the day, whether it's true, false, or whatever in between, like, if I had kids, and I used to tell my mom this all the time, like, and she could never say I never said this, like, the way you raised me, I would never raise my kids like that. Like, I would never raise my kid to have animosity towards the other sibling. And not only that, if I have a problem with something the other sibling did, I would never run my mouth to the older one or the younger one. I hate that. It's like, all right, whatever happened between me and you, that's our business. You don't have to involve them because you know they're going to have a comment. You know she already don't like me, apparently. So why, like, you giving her something to try and argue with me with? And quite frankly, big, small, tall, little, sibling, not sibling, like, I'm going to give you what you're looking for. So I don't, like... You messing it up for yourself. But I was, like, very quiet when I was younger. So in her head, it's just like, oh, like, Nariah, she not going to do nothing. She not going to argue. Baby girl. Like, me and my friends, when we get outside, we going to brawl out every time. Like, you just don't know it because we're not the social media type. Like, if we going to do something that we know we're not supposed to be doing, why would we record it? Like, that's what my sister was very into, like, recording fights. Like, why are you recording it? Like, that's how you get in trouble. So when it came down to me and my friend being outside, anything we did, like, what? You don't record that? Like, people have lives that they're trying to, like, you know, go about. Like, they have goals they want to achieve. So why are you recording something you're not supposed to be doing? That don't make no sense. Anybody could take a video and be like, oh, she assaulted me. Edit the video. Now you look bad. Now you up for assault charges. There goes your life. Like, so it just, she just is what it is. Like, I would never talk to that girl again, dude.
You don't think so?
No, I'll never talk to my mom again either.
Your birth mother?
Nah, her I'm gonna talk to. The one that adopted me?
Yeah.
No.
You want to talk?
No. And she raised me for 18 years. That's why it sucks. It's so sad. Like,
I think you might one day.
No, I'm telling you I'm not.
People grow.
Okay, well, she's too old to be growing.
I'm saying you gonna grow.
Yeah, grow into not speaking to her. Like,
you already at that point, though. You gonna forgive and forget.
Forgive and forget and still not speak to you. Like, I could forgive you and
Matter of fact, you don't gotta forget. Just forgive for you enough and just grace and speak.
Nah, I can't do that.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think, God forbid, because everybody gotta go one day. She go.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna feel some type of way? Damn, I ain't speak to her.
I'll feel some type of way in a aspect of, okay, you raised me for 18 years.
Yeah.
Not even 18 years. 18 minus 3. All right. You raised me for 15 years.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, I'm extremely grateful. I never had to want for anything. We were at that comfortable stage where it's like, all right, anything I needed, I got. Anything I wanted, most likely I got. So that I'm forever grateful. Like, I never had to cry for anything. And there's so many people out there who go through, like, real life struggles. I was raised morally. It may not seem like it when I'm outside, but that's because I'm just having fun. But I was raised with morals. I grew up in church. Like, people don't know this stuff about me. Like, I'm very religious behind the scenes.
What behind the scenes?
Because people, like, you can't, a lot of my friends have different religions. I don't like to force things on anyone. I don't like to force beliefs on anyone. I don't like to force opinions on anyone. So I just try to, we're going to keep it at the house.
You're not forcing it on anyone. If you just
like
portraying on who you are.
When people, like, I have a lot of LGBTQ friends. Let me switch that. I have a lot of LGB friends because I don't know anyone with the T or the Q or anything plus. So, like, I just have, you know, some of my friends are into guys and they're boys. Some of my female friends are into girls. That's cool. But they do know I grew up in church. So it's not that some people might say it's frowned upon. I don't mind. Like, even bringing them into my home was very complicated because my mom, she's very religious. Well, she has very religious years, let's say. Like, she has pauses here and there. So she likes to talk about God with them, and that's cool. But when you know someone is, like, gay or lesbian or bisexual, and you bring up the fact that men are supposed to be with women and women are supposed to be with men, to me, you're trying to be funny. And if my friend comes to me and says, yo, like, that kind of made me a little uncomfortable, and then you give them a Bible and tell them what chapter is in and to read. Like, at that point, you're trying to make my friend feel some type of way. And I get it. Like, there should be no reason why you don't want to, like, spread your belief. Like, I'm not ashamed of God, nothing.
Yeah.
She clearly isn't either.
Yeah.
So, but it's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah.
You could have talked about anything else in the Bible, and you chose that.
But like you said, she could talk about anything else, and you could talk about anything else. You don't gotta
Nah,
focus on
yeah,
that.
for sure.
So you don't gotta. You're not forcing your beliefs on anybody.
I just don't want anyone to think that. I've been in I have many group chats.
Yeah.
And many arguments, different religions, different beliefs, different morals, different, we look at things differently.
Yeah.
And that's okay, because we're friends.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it there, but we friends at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, to avoid any of that, I leave it at home.
So if your friends ever come to you with something like, yo, I'm feeling this type of way, be like, yo, God got you type shit,
Yeah, I tell them you should pray,
yeah.
stuff like that. You could read the Bible, I don't want to force religion on anyone.
Yeah.
Or if you don't, my brother's an atheist.
Really?
So yeah, I don't even think he know what that means for real. But yeah, he's an atheist.
How old is he?
My brother's 21.
He might know what it means.
No.
Why you don't think so?
No.
Why you say that?
And it's so crazy? People don't even know I have an older brother. People that know me for years don't know I have an older brother. Never met him, nothing.
No?
No. But if you ever did meet him, you would understand. He don't know what an atheist means.
What about him makes you say that?
That boy is dumb.
Oh, my.
That's what it is.
Why you say
He's
that?
so dumb. This boy, you know how when you street smart or book smart?
Yeah.
Okay, he's neither.
Yeah,
That's really where it is. And I say this, I stopped growing up with him when I was 8. Yeah, when I was 8.
Yeah.
So we stopped living together. I haven't lived with him since I was 8.
No?
I haven't seen him in years. I've spoke to him. I haven't seen him in years, though.
Yeah.
I know he's around. He's not far. He's in New York. He's in one of the 5 boroughs.
One of the 5.
Yeah, he's everywhere. So, he's not book smart nor street smart. I feel like life really hit him. His history is his history, so I'm not going to get into it too much, but life hit him. All this, life hit him. So I understand why he's so confused in the world. I would be as confused as he was.
Yeah.
But in some way, you have to take that and just be damn, I don't want to be either one of my parents.
Yeah.
Out of all the siblings, no, screw that. Out of all the older siblings, you really know both your parents. You've gotten the experience to really meet them, to really understand their situation and why it's like that.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the situation is what it is, and you just came at the wrong time, to be honest. And he just doesn't accept that. So he's very confused. So he wanted to be on the streets. He got into gang stuff and violent stuff, went to jail, was all over the news and newspapers. So he's just trying to find himself, but trying to find himself in all the wrong ways.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody can talk him out of that because he's grown now. And that's how he feels. He feels like I'm grown. I do whatever I want.
Yeah.
The only thing that can stop him is the law.
Yeah.
So it's there now. It's up in the air. Whatever happens to him just happens. But one thing for sure, and 2 things for certain, he does not know what an atheist is. So I don't know why he says that, because he's not atheist. He's not an atheist.
What do you think he is?
That man is a Christian boy. I don't know why he's going around saying he's an atheist. I have to really look at him sometimes because he just says anything. But, he's not all there in the head. So it's all right, whatever. That's your past. Whatever. Your past is the fact that you're not all there. Cool. Whatever. But you're not an atheist. But I don't talk to him about God because he swears he's an atheist. So I'm talking to you about something, or I'll talk to him about something, or I'll be let's pray or something.
Yeah.
Or, family gets together, we pray. This boy is sitting there, head not bowed, eyes open, freaking laughing in the corner. Yeah, no, I don't have time for it.
Yeah.
Because I know, even though that's my brother, blood or not, I'm going to take it with you. I'm going to take it there every time.
Yeah.
So, we're going to end up arguing because even if you don't believe in it, why are you being so immature at your grown age? I just be having to look at him okay, crickets. I have no words for you. And that's probably why I don't get along with him either, because I be trying to tell him about himself.
Yeah.
He'll try to tell me about myself, and I have to really explain to him, like, I'm 18,
Yeah.
so I tell people I'm grown, but let's be real, like, I'm a baby.
Yeah.
I admit that sometimes, like, I'm a baby, so
Yeah.
I don't know any better.
Yeah.
I do, but I don't.
Yeah.
So
You don't know what you don't know.
yeah, like, he be trying to tell me about myself, and it just be like, bro, I have not lived with you for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know my middle name. You don't know my favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
Quite frankly, you don't know nothing about me.
Yeah.
So you trying to tell me about myself or trying to play big brother is not working. Because it's gone 10 years. 10 years have gone by. Where we spoke on the phone, and I seen you a little, but I don't see you enough to where you could try to tell me about myself or tell me what I'm doing wrong. Because I'm going to figure it out by myself regardless.
Yeah.
So you just trying to do that, it's not working
Yeah.
at all. And you need to just take a step back. Actually, take 10 steps back. You're doing too much. That's what I be trying to tell him. And he gets all mad, but you want me to lie to you or, like, you want me to be honest? This is the honest truth.
Yeah.
Just, I'm too old for you or my older sister to try to tell me about myself when I did what I needed to do.
Yeah.
When I needed to do it for a really long time.
Yeah.
For a really long time.
Yeah.
So you're not teaching me anything. You can't teach me nothing that I haven't already learned from being out and about.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say, like, I've been in the streets, but I be outside. Like, I be outside, and I be at school. So I have a bit of both. I have street smart, and I have school smart. So
Yeah.
it's just, it is what it is. Like, it may not show here, because, like, I'm a freshman. I don't know no better. I'm a baby. I'm just...
Yeah, you know
I'm just
better.
kidding. Nah, I don't know no better. I don't know anything.
You know a little
So-
bit to get to the point where you at now. You know something.
Yeah, but when I'm on campus, like, that's why I tell people, like, if you see me at a party, you see me doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing, like, I don't know any better. I'm a baby. So,
You know
I'm
from
going-
other people's mistakes. You know something.
yeah, but I like to experience these mistakes. Like, I like to experience things on my own.
So even if you see somebody make a mistake, you see where it got them. You be like, probably shouldn't do that, but I need the experience for myself.
And if I'm put in a situation, it's like, all right, like, I seen you fall when you did it, but it's me. Like, I can't fall. Like, I'm not going to fall. Like, I'm going to go about it differently.
Yeah.
But, shoot, that was your experience. My experience might be a little different. So I might still do it, but that's, like, the child in me. So that's, like, that's where I got to mature and grow from that,
Yeah.
But, yeah, nah, when my friends, like, do something, it's like, damn, you really got in trouble.
Yeah.
I might do it and see where it ends up. See where I end up if I'm put in the situation.
Why?
I don't know. It's the thrill of it, to be honest. Like, I was, out of all my friends, to be honest, I'm, like, the bad influence. I'm going to be real. Like, they, like, if I called any of them, they would be like, it's you. It's me. It's me completely. I'm the get a tattoo behind your parents' back. I'm the let's go get this piercing. I'm the tell your mom you at my house. I'm going to tell my mom I'm at your house. And we going to be at somebody else's house. Yeah, like, I was that type. But that's because I like the adventure. Like, I always did so good in school. It was just like, all right, like, I'm doing so good in school that I want to do something fun. Like, studying, that was what it was. Getting good grades, that should be fun, but it's not. That's something I had to do
Yeah.
in order to get where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
But, like, when I'm outside, like, I just want to do some crazy stuff. Like, let's go rob a bank. Like, like, it was just the thrill of it, the excitement, the adrenaline rush. Like, that's really what it was.
Play sports.
No, not here.
Not here. Play.
I was going to do track here, now that I think about it. I was going to do track. I'm still in the track group chat.
You gonna do it?
No.
Why?
Honestly, I feel like I need to get myself together first.
In what way?
I need to be more focused on my school. I feel like I allowed certain things to distract me because, like, I'm young and turned. So, like, I allowed certain distractions. Just being in a new atmosphere,
Yeah.
in a new place, with new people.
Yeah.
And, yeah, some of y'all I knew from back home. But y'all irritate me on campus. So I'm tired of asking y'all for advice because y'all told me not to do something, and it's like, but when I did it, it was so fun. So why'd you tell me not to do
Okay,
it?
it's fun in that moment, but what's the outcome?
Nothing. It was
long-term
still
outcome.
fun. There was no, like, outcome for real. Like, the things I wanted to do, and I expressed to them that I wanted to do, there was no, like, downside. It was fun. Like, I had fun. Like,
You don't think the downside is later regret?
no, because I don't necessarily regret anything in life.
You don't regret nothing you ever did?
No. I feel like I needed to do that in order to learn something. It needed to happen. It had to happen. It did happen. I can't go back in time and change it. Why would I regret it?
So you don't do it again?
I'm not going to do it again. I may not do it again. But I don't regret doing it. It was like, all right, I did it. I seen what it was. I seen what happened after. I don't regret it. It just needed to happen in order for me to see. Like, that's what it is. Like, and then coming here, it was like, all right, like, I didn't go to parties. I didn't, met people, boys, girls. Like, my first week here, like, people got lit. It got lit. It got lit. It just got very lit my first week here. Like, everyone got lit. Like, this is a podcast. Like, I'm trying to keep it, keep it PG-13.
Listen, let me tell you something. You can say whatever you want.
Oh, I can say whatever?
You can say whatever you want. Yeah.
Oh, even
whatever
better.
you want that you feel comfortable enough sharing, you can say whatever you want.
Okay, so boom. So, like, first week here, second week, like, we all got turned. Like, during, like, new student orientation, like, everyone... Well, actually, fuck that. Even before that.
Yeah.
Like, so during the summer we had... because I started that, and I want everyone to realize that I started that. The group chat. The class of 2027. We had a group chat.
Damn, 2027.
Mad heads in the group chat. When I tell you, Magna versus Pouch, nobody can tell me nothing. Magna's on top. Nobody can tell me nothing. Magna's probably the littest campus, the littest hall on this campus.
Step.
It's like 100%. Like, everything that goes down is at Magna.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank. That's it. I done been to Edge. I done been to Acorn. Y'all are boring. For y'all to be so old and not getting lit.
Because I can't say we, because I'll be in my room, but they've done it already. They all
It don't matter.
Chill.
You should continue doing it, especially since some of y'all are seniors. This is y'all last year here. Enjoy it while you have it.
Yeah.
So get lit. Y'all not getting lit. I done been to Pouch, anytime I go to Pouch, it's because I'm arguing with the Pouch boys over which one is on top. So, but that been an argument since the summer, because when we all got into the group chat, now everybody's getting to know each other. So it was like, we had the football boys there, of course, and all of a sudden now they moving on to campus.
Yeah.
So now even more football boys are joining because they're telling them about this group chat, and it's like, all right, join the group chat. You're a freshman, join the group chat. So everyone's now getting to know each other. Of course, we had those hiccups there where it's like, okay, like, we got into an argument, but we got into an argument because we're texting. There's no tone in text.
Yeah.
You're kind of annoying. And,
Kind of annoying.
I don't really know you.
Yeah.
So we're from different places. So something I might take as disrespect, you wouldn't take it like that.
Yeah.
It's just not what it is.
Yeah.
So I got into one argument with one girl.
Yeah.
And honestly, I definitely said when I come to campus, I'm going to smack the shit out of you. And, I felt bad for doing that. Because, maybe I took it out of context.
Yeah.
It was definitely the hype of the group chat.
Yeah.
It was definitely the hype, 100%. Because I could have handled that outside the group chat.
Yeah.
And I didn't, because I felt like what she said, I think she might have called me a bitch. I'm not going to hold you. But looking back, I called everyone that too, so I don't know why I got so offended by it, but I could have got offended by it because I don't know you. So it's like, when you saying bitch and then you saying it in a text, it's like...
In front of people, too.
Yeah, I don't know how you feel me? I don't know how you moving. So I had to look at her a little crazy. But then, I met her, and it was like, damn, you're actually mad cool. So I really did apologize. I sat down and apologized to her. Because,
So you smacked her?
No, I apologized to her for saying that in a group chat.
What'd you say? Oh, saying I'm gonna smack you?
I said I'm gonna smack the shit out of her, straight like that, off rip. I said when we touch down, I want all that energy. And then I met her, and it's just like, nah, you're mad cool. You're just mad chill. And I like that about her. I let her do my tattoo and all. You're mad chill. And honestly, I had to really step back and look at myself. From the summer to now, there's somewhat a type of growth. And I think it's because I hang out with older people. When you see me, you only see two other people, and they're grad students. So graduating in May. Congratulations to them. But, so, those are the people I really talk to. So they really do, sit down with me and really, talk to me and be like, yo, like, Nariah, like, chill. Like, chill. Like, Nariah, like, we hear things about you on campus, true, false, or whatever. Like, just chill. Like, whatever you're doing or not doing, just chill. And it's like, all right, like, so mentally I just have to grow. If I'm going to associate myself with older people, I have to move the part. So even when I met that girl that I definitely did threaten, it was like, all right, like, I feel so bad because meeting you, you're so chill. Like, and I really did sit down and, like, really apologize to her. And she was like, you know, like, I get it. Like, it's all chill.
Makes you listen to those grad student people, though. Like, you mentioned you don't really be listening to people.
I don't listen to nobody.
So
and half the time I don't listen to them. It sounds like blah, 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 blah going through, like, my head. Like, so when they give me that piece of advice, of course, like, physically I'm listening because I'm there. I can't just close my ears. Like, that's rude. But when it comes down to situations, I don't always take the advice. Especially when it comes to, like, I'll go to them and, you know, like, even when it comes down to boys, like, everybody knows, like, I love men. I'm straight. I'm a straight woman. I'm an ally of the LGBTQ. So I'm not a part of it. I'm straight. I like men. I'm at a party. If you see me with a female, mind your business, keep it moving. That's how I feel. That just is what it is. No. I don't like females. I just be young and turned.
Exploring.
Exactly. Exploring.
So what would you call it if you with a woman but you don't really like them?
The most a girl would get out of me, because I had 2 girlfriends in the past.
Okay.
Didn't work. It didn't work.
Why not?
I will beat the brakes off of somebody's child. Like, if we, like, you know, you're not going to win every fight. But I would beat the brakes off of y'all. Like, on some crazy shit, like, back then. Like, because, like, 2 females, like, with a man, I'm not going to put my hands on him. Even though I tell people all the time, I have time for a DV. I really do have time for it. Like, if you see my class schedule, I have time for a DV. Court cases. Like, I have time. A domestic violence case. I do have time for it, yeah. So, like, I really will put my hands on you. But with a female, I'm more likely to put my hands on you because you're a female. So it's not, oh, well, that's a man. He can't put his hands on you back, so you're just beating on him. No, if I have a girlfriend, she is a female. If I put my hands on her, I expect you to put your hands on me.
I think it's still a domestic violence because y'all together.
Nah, yeah, true, but I have time for a DV. But it's just more likely for me to do it because you're a female. But if I'm with a male, nah, because if he hit me, I'm not going to hold you to, I'm making that call. You're going to be tight, like, I'm making that call. Like, So, yeah, like, I tried the whole girlfriend thing. I thought that's what I liked. Like, I had a mini dyke phase, and I think that's, like, or stud phase, whatever everybody, like, calls it now. I don't really know. So, yeah, like, I had that phase, sag pants, like, stuff like that. Yeah, it was crazy. But, yeah, nah, I would never date a girl. But if I'm at a party and a girl comes up to me and she asks me for a kiss, yeah, I'm not going to say no. Like, yeah.
You don't like girls.
I don't, but a kiss is a kiss. It's not like I'm going to tongue it down with you for a week. Like, I'm just going to get something in for, like, 2 minutes. And then that's it. Like, I don't like girls.
That's the most you'll take it with a girl.
Now, yes.
But you don't like girls.
But you can get a kiss out of me if you ask. I'm going to be nice. Why would I say no?
Because you don't like girls.
Okay, but a kiss is
If a
cool.
man asks for a kiss from me, I'm going to say no.
Well, it's different. That's gay. Like, pause. Like.
So is it not gay when you kiss a girl?
No.
So what is it?
It's just normal. Like.
Normal?
You have straight girls that are okay with kissing their female friends on the lips. Yes. Like, I've done it so many times.
Like in a passionate way?
No, like, we're not going to tongue it down.
No, not just like a passionate kiss, though.
We just going a couple times, maybe one time. But I don't like girls. We're not going in the bathroom. We're not going upstairs. But, yeah, you can have a kiss. There was only one female friend that I had that I would never kiss.
Every other female friend you'll kiss?
Yes.
But you don't like girls.
At all. Like, I understand that I don't like girls. But I will give you a kiss.
And that's the most they'll get?
Yeah. Just a kiss.
If they ask to take it further.
I'll point to another female. That's who you gotta take it further.
There's like no like, she look kind of good. I like the kiss.
Nah, like I got thick friends, like fat ass, big boobs, like all of that.
Yeah.
And I'm not attracted to you sexually.
Yeah.
Like at all whatsoever.
So is there some sort of attraction that make you kiss them, or what?
No, you my friend. You ask for a kiss, I'm gonna give you a kiss. None of my friends is ugly, so all my friends are attractive, young females. Love that about them. Congratulations. But like, I'm not attracted to you.
So what makes you give a girl that just come up to you at a party and ask for a kiss? Because you don't know them. You don't.
If she pretty, she gonna get a kiss. I'm not gonna kiss no ugly female. But like, if you're pretty, I'm gonna give you a kiss. Yeah, why not?
Because you're not attracted to girls.
It's a party. Anything flies at a party.
Shit, no.
Like, you're in my close friends on Instagram. Be for real. Like,
listen, man.
be for real. Like, this is expected from me. Like.
But why?
Because it's fun for me. Like, I have the school thing down packed. Of course, like, right now, like, I need to be a little more focused. Because, again, I had distractions. So right now I'm focusing up. But, like, yeah, like, you know, when I'm at parties, anything flies with me. Like, anything flies. Depends on who you are. Depends on how I'm feeling.
I've never been to a college party. I don't know.
Really? Never? Ever?
Ever? Nah.
Why?
I don't do, yeah. I don't drink. I don't smoke. That's what I'm there for.
People.
I don't really, yeah.
People. Like, you, all right, so I can't say I'm not a partier because I'm at every party.
I'm at every party.
So, all right, so, shoot. I know someone that goes here.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a partier.
Mm-hmm.
Not a partier at all.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him why you don't go to any parties.
Mm-hmm.
Not my scene.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like, I'm just not into all that stuff. Okay, but you can meet some really fun people. Like, you know, like, you don't have to, in order to enjoy yourself at a party, you don't have to drink or smoke.
No.
Me, I'm naturally lit. You probably think, like, me walking around campus, you'll probably think I'm high or I'm on a drug.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm just lit. Like, I'm just naturally just outgoing, loud, lit. Like, that's just what it is. If I'm around my, like, people. But, yeah, so at a party, like, I don't need to drink. I don't need to smoke. I just go there sometimes just for the people, like, for the music, just to vibe. Like, you know, you meet people, you make connections. You meet other people, you make connections. I need my nails done. Well, I just met this girl who knows this fire nail tech. And because I met her, I got to her. Or I need my wig installed. Because I know this girl, I met this girl, who then knew this girl.
Yeah.
So now I know her too, and I know all like, the whole three. So I got to meet two, like, cool friends, but then I also got to meet someone who I can consider a friend, but who also knows how to do a wig install. So I never got to go around looking crazy, because I want to slap a wig on and go to that friend.
I feel like you can do that outside of a party. For one. For two, I'm not looking for no friends.
Oh.
For three, I turn on my PS5.
Oh.
I play my game.
Oh.
I turn on my music speaker, and I'm good.
See,
Give me a bottle of water, a glass of wine, and I'm good.
See, but no.
What you mean?
No.
You guys, any of my friends that's in my grade, once they met me and they knew who I was, they've never asked me to go into any situation. No college. Yo, we going to this college party you met. They don't. Yo, Liam, you going? Absolutely not. Yo, you going to homecoming? Come on, what type of question is that? Homecoming. It's not a thing. Yo, we end of the year party at the club. What does that have to do with me? Nah, I don't. Even when I was at home, I never. The last time I've been to a party, 6th grade, 7th. That was more of like a school throne, so it wasn't too much of
No, but like, why are you like that?
What you mean? Why am I like
Because
that?
it's like, man, like, I have to party. Like, I love parties. You learn so much about people.
I'm old. That's why I do this. I love learning about people. I do this. I'm old.
Like, this is fun. Like, I want to do this. This is fun.
You
like,
supposed to. You ain't get to that.
Okay, so let me tell you. Because the first thing that I wanted to do was, like, the whole, like, girl talk. First of all, this whole podcast idea got into my head because of Big Job.
Yeah.
But it wasn't supposed to be.
His episode came out today.
Nah, yeah. Period. Love that for her. Like, I'm going to watch it later.
Okay.
Like, late at
Appreciate
night.
you.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to like it. I'm
Yeah.
going to share it.
Appreciate you.
But, it wasn't supposed to be, like, it's not a school-appropriate podcast. Like, that's not what it was supposed to be for. Like,
Define school appropriate. Like, when I say define school appropriate, I'm saying, like, it's not like you're putting it through the school, right?
oh, we not?
I didn't have nothing to do with it. I don't know. You tell me.
It's like the podcast was not PG-13. Shit, it wasn't even PG-18.
Oh, okay.
It was like PG, like, 21. Like,
Well,
you had to be, like,
right.
21 old.
I mean, I'm saying, though, what platform do y'all plan on putting it out?
I'm not going to say that on this podcast.
Okay, so
I'm going to tell you after.
All right, so that means that it don't need to be. You can make your own podcast.
It was just supposed to be, like, fun. And then, like, I had the Girl Talk podcast, like, idea in my head. And that's when I came to you.
Yeah.
Because, like, Tati threw me that idea. I was like, damn, like, I should really have a podcast. Because people tell me all the time, like, you're freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but I would be more funny if I had somebody else to be funny with, multiple people.
It's a guess.
But it's like when the whole like podcast idea, it's like, all right, like it's in motion. Like you gave me the okay, like it's good to go. Like,
Yeah.
you showed me the room. Now it's okay, like who do I get on it? What questions do I ask? What are we going to talk about? It should just flow. It just has to flow there. Like I'm not trying to think too hard on it because then that complicates it.
Don't.
But then it's like certain like I know exactly who I want on the podcast. I know exactly who. Like I know exactly who. I know the group I want on the podcast. I just got to talk to them about it. I'm pretty sure they're going to be down for it because I see them every day.
Just do it.
They're going to be down for it. It's just the boundary line. Like, what can I say on the podcast? What can I not? And I pretty much already know because, you know, I live with these people.
Yeah.
So that's, like, not the hard part. It's just, like, most likely after Thanksgiving.
You don't need to write no. I've done 55 episodes. I have not wrote one question.
At all. Well, it, like, comes naturally for you. You've been doing this for a minute. So, like, but I know...
My first episode, I wasn't necessarily doing it for a minute.
I mean, yeah. I mean, after Thanksgiving, you're gonna see that text from me. I need the room. You're gonna see, like, what, 3 or 4 females come in here. And we're gonna get it popping, for real.
You gotta be consistent, though.
I am. I'm gonna be very
bullshit.
consistent. I'm not. I feel like Girl Talk is gonna turn into something else. Like, I'm gonna end up having, like, Big Jock come on here and, like, kick some jokes with him. But he one of the girls to me, like, not in that type of, you know, pause.
Yeah.
Like, he, like, you know, like,
Oh, yeah.
that's my friend.
Yeah.
So, like, you one of the girls. He's someone I could really, like, I really speak to,
Yeah.
you know? So, like, if he's out doing something and it's like, yo, like, I'm bored. Can I sit in your room? Yeah, door's unlocked. Type stuff. So, you know, he's one of the girls. That's why he just fit for Girl Talk, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's just what it is. People I can really, like, talk to. People I talk to already. And have, like, those regular conversations with.
You gotta get this podcast done.
I'm
It's
down
going
for it.
on AIC on air.
Like, I'm down.
You already got 111 subscribers to your disposal.
Yeah.
It's not a lot, but
You finna get
So-
mad, like, dislikes on this video.
on this one,
Yeah, everybody hate Nariah.
Who?
Everybody.
why? What do you be doing?
It's what people think I do. Like, oh, man. People will say I'm like, friendly, okay? Like,
Yeah.
I'm very friendly. And I don't see a difference between being friendly to females and males. But I guess other people do. That's why, like, when I talk to males, like, on this campus, because this don't happen at home.
Mhm.
I could talk to boys and it won't be an issue. It won't be a rumor. It won't be the talk of the town. Like, when I'm here, like, I can't really do that. Like, so, like, it'll be some instances where, okay, I have this boy on social media and we be texting, but it be strictly like friend type of vibe.
Yeah.
And I see him in person, I'm not going to say hi to you.
Why
In
not?
fact, I'm going to walk past you.
Why?
I don't want anyone seeing us speak going around saying, oh, Nariah is with this boy. No. Or this boy is with Nariah. No.
Y'all just friends.
Exactly. We know we're just friends. But people are messy. They may know we're just friends and still want to start something. I don't have time. I don't. Like, at all. That actually irritates me. That's probably the biggest, like, thing that, like, frustrates me. Like,
No,
like, the people I know from back home,
yeah.
I don't say hi to them in public on campus.
At all?
No.
Why?
I don't want I don't want anyone causing any rumors, trying to dig up anything from back home. At all.
It's understandable.
So, yeah. So, like, I just don't have time for it.
When do you think you're going to settle down, throw the fun out the window, get you a Prince Charming?
Oh, man. Whew. Nah, I do need a Massachusetts, like, man. Like, a Massachusetts
Hold
boyfriend.
on. Because, like, when you say that, you said Massachusetts boyfriend. It's not really a thing. I think it's just boyfriend. So, like, when you say that, you insinuate, like, yeah, I'm having a New York boyfriend, too. Like, what do you mean?
So, when I came here... Okay, so when I came here... Damn, I don't even think... People know this, people don't know. I had a boyfriend over a year.
Yeah.
On and off, very on and off.
Yeah.
He's in college, I'm in college.
Yeah.
He does what he do, I do what I do. Very it's very, like, we sit there and we talk about it. Like, I know what he does.
Y'all still together?
Right now, no.
When y'all stopped? Like,
Recently. Yeah, recently. Right now, we're not still together. But a lot of people don't, even back home. Like, if you weren't my close friend, you wouldn't have known we were together. You wouldn't have known it was so toxic. Like,
toxic in what way?
This man is bipolar. Not diagnosed, but just the way he is. Like, he's very bipolar. I'm like, yes, I am his, like...
My girl told me the same thing.
Like, I'm his, yeah, but in a sense, not really. Like, if I wake up one day and I go to get a tattoo and I come out the tattoo place and I look on Snapchat and some girl is posting, if you talking to this man, you can have him. I know I didn't post it. I know I'm not talking to you, I'm with you. So who is she? Like, that's the real question. Who is she? So now I'm texting the account that she's on, which is his account, but she's on it. She sends me her number. I'm on the phone with her. What's your issue? She's talking about, oh, this my man. We've been dating. Oh, that's your man? So you his girlfriend, I'm his wife. That's what it's giving. Like, that's really what it's giving. Because I'm still with him. You're just his campus boo. Like, and that's cool. Like, I don't have no problems with it because I'm over here. Like, I'm not going to get mad at what he's doing. No. I'm so nonchalant. Like,
what's the point of being together if y'all got...
You know, honestly, we've just been together for so long. It's just been on and off for so long.
But what does that mean?
We're off now, so it's like...
y'all going to get back, right?
Probably not, no.
You
Because
don't think so?
I found someone on campus that I, like, really like.
Oh, man.
Yeah, like, I found someone here that I really like. But where he's from, even that's a problem. Like, because I'm from New York. He not even from Massachusetts.
Mm.
Yeah, he a flight away.
Mm.
But he's not foreign. He's not foreign.
Mm.
So, but I found him, and, you know, like, I talk about him in a group chat with my friends. Because, you know, that's my man, but that's not my man, but that's my man. So, you know, I really like him. And I've heard there's speculation on who it is, and I just let people, you know, speculate. If you don't live in MAG, you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, MAG people know. But they've held it down because I haven't heard any confirmed, like, oh, this is what we've seen. So, you don't live in MAG, you'll just never know. Like, and he's such a sweetheart, to me at least. Like, and it's so crazy because it was the person that everyone in MAG told me that I couldn't bag. And then I bagged him.
So was that like a goal of yours because everybody told you couldn't?
No, it wasn't a goal. Honestly, I was looking for him, but I wasn't looking for him.
What you mean?
Like, I heard about him,
mm-hmm.
and he was attractive,
mm-hmm.
and I heard good things about him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, good things. Good things in my head. So, when I finally, like, I didn't like the picture that somebody showed me of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, this is an ugly picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he kind of looks, you know, a little. So, yeah, like, that's kind of what he looked. Like, he kind of looked a little. So, I was just like, you know, like, I don't think he plays from my side. Like, you know, I think he's for the other side. And then it was like, nah, he doesn't look like what he looked like in that particular picture. So I was like, oh, all right. So, you know, then one day, I think you had posted something, and it was like, oh, that's what he looks like. Okay, so.
I posted something.
Yes. And I was like, oh, that's what he looks like. I like how he look. So I was just like, you know what? Like, I have to see this in person. So I was like, you know what? Like, all right, I'm not going to go on a mission and find him. If I'm supposed to, like, see him, I'm going to ask 2 people where this man is at. If they don't know where he at, then I need to let God take the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, screw the wheel. He needs to take the whole car. He just needs to drive me to him.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, it's like he just fell into my lap. And I seen him walking in the hive. And it was like, all right, like, we started talking a little. I'm like, all right, what's that on your foot? What happened? He tells you what happened. I was like, oh, okay, are you okay? Yeah, like, you know, type shit. And then I asked him, like, you know, because I like to get straight to the point sometimes. When I'm feeling bold, I just get straight to the point. Like, So I was just asking him, I was like, all right, so what's your type? And he was just like, you're hilarious, and, like, laughed and, like, kept walking. I was like, oh, okay. All right, so I don't really know how this went. Nothing. I don't really know how this went. Maybe he thought I was joking. Maybe he thought I was trying to be funny. Maybe, like, I don't know what he thought.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But, yeah, and then I met him a second time and got his socials and went from there. So, yeah.
And you think you're going to hit it off with this one?
I mean, right now, it's just, like, it's fun. It's not fun, like, because I've had fun. So I know what just strictly having fun is. So with him, it's like I could really be myself. Like, I could really talk to him. He asked me about my day, asked me about schoolwork and stuff like that. So we snap throughout the day. We do all of that. So with him, like, we don't have to, if he's coming to, like, my dorm, like, we don't have to do anything sexual, nothing at all. We could literally sit there and cuddle or just talk about stuff. Because I'm still getting to know him, so I'm still figuring out my boundaries as he's figuring out mine. So, like, and not only that, I like, all the boys on campus, that's, like, the only boy I've, like, ever kissed anything. Like, like, I don't, kissing is so intimate to me. So, I don't.
How do you consider kissing intimate, but intercourse?
Because anybody could do that. Like,
anybody could kiss.
Okay, but, like, I have a thing with saliva, so, like.
I mean, I suppose, but when you have an intercourse, you're exchanging energies with that person.
Not to me, because when I see the person next day, I'm just gonna walk past you like I don't even know you.
Yeah, but whatever energy he got, whatever energy you got, y'all exchanging shit. Y'all taking on the energy.
I don't see it that
You
way.
don't
I
believe
just
in
see it like I'm young, so I'm gonna have my fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I had fun back at home. So, you know, honestly, originally coming here, I just wanted to be celibate. That's really what it was. That was the goal.
What happened? How long did that last, first of all?
When I got here?
Jesus Christ.
Shit, I moved in here early. I moved in like August 19th, 18th or 19th. So, like, I was strictly around men because the football team was here.
Yeah.
But y'all weren't the one none of y'all were the one I was looking for.
Yeah.
I knew that the person I'm looking for was on the team.
Yeah.
But where was he? That was the question that, like, I asked a couple people. I'm like, all right, where's this guy? Because before I got here, I seen that TikTok. So I already knew, like, when I got here, like, this is who I wanted to get to know. He was very attractive young man.
Yeah.
So, August, 27th, upperclassmen moved in. The new student orientation had a party.
And it was over.
I met him. Yeah, it was over from there.
Being that sounds like this young man is on the Yellow Jackets football team.
I guess you could say that.
Because you said I posted him. I ain't posting nobody else other team. So, seeing that your ex, I guess you would call it now, is bipolar, don't get my man killed, hurt.
No, never. I feel like this person particularly, street smart and book smart.
All right.
So, yeah.
But anything could happen. Nipsey was shooting on the
yeah, but
Young Dolph was. Don't get him hurt. Anything gonna happen.
And it's so crazy because with him, like, I'm such an aggressive female, but with him, I'm so like submissive, like, and it could be his height, it could be just him as a person, like, but this particular person, like, I don't know, just makes me happy, like, emotionally makes me happy. Like, we got into maybe, like, one mini, like, thing. And it's just because we don't know each other, like, as well. Like, we don't know each other as well. So, we got into, like, one mini thing. It didn't turn to an argument, though. We were able to talk it out. And I love that. He apologized, I apologized. I love that. I don't get that from other people. I will sit there and argue with you. And the person will sit there and argue with me back. And it gets really, my mouth is so disrespectful. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's really bad. But, yeah, so with him, like, it just makes it easier because nobody would ever expect that it's him.
Yeah.
So it's just so fun.
Well, listen, hope y'all have a successful situation or whatever you may want to call it.
Thank you.
Hope y'all figure each other out.
Type shit.
I got two more questions for me to get you out of it. One, you was at the Penn State before.
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay, so I graduated high school. The plan was to graduate early.
That's always been the plan.
That was the plan starting, I think, junior year. Yeah. The end of junior year, it was, okay, I want to graduate early. I have credits. What can I do to add on more credits? So senior year, I don't have to do as much. So once senior year came around, it was like, okay, I want to graduate early. I want to be out of here January. Like, and usually that was something that only happened at this school, Curtis, and E-Hole. So at E-Hole and Curtis, their football players were able to graduate early and go to college.
My high school beat Curtis. You could go.
Nah, yeah, I'm a big E-Hole fan. So I went to Port, but I'm a big E-Hole fan. So every time I see a Curtis man, it's just like, wow, but you guys can't beat E-Hole. And they get really mad. And I love that for them.
I love that for them.
Yeah, but my school got beat by, like, Curtis and E-Hole, so it's like, I can't really talk too much. For real.
Bad?
Beat bad. I think maybe one time we were left on, like, zip, probably, with, I think, E-Hole. E-Hole is...
Yeah, he's pretty good.
People that go here, some of them went to E-Hole. So
Yeah.
You already know how they're swinging.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I leave that there. But the plan was graduate early, and I got the plan in motion, and it was like, all right, well, this is what you have to do. You have to take English 2 times in one semester. So one will be in school, one will be online. You have to take, I took a government class. I just forgot what it's called. Honestly, it could have been called, I really forgot what it's called. But you have to take this in school, and then the part 2 of it is economics, so you take that online. And then gym, I did junior year twice in one semester, so I only had to do gym 1 semester for my senior year. And I did that, so I just had to do that. So it was like 3 in-school classes and a lunch, and then 2 online classes due in January, technically. So I had all the time in the world to do it. And then the 3 in-school classes, I just had to make sure I got a 65 and over. And that's really it. So I was in school at 8 o'clock, out of school by 11. So I was only in school for 3 hours. And all my classes were pretty fun, pretty easy. Like,
I did that senior year too, except I didn't come till like 10 or 11 o'clock. Leave too. I was late. I got the record for like absences and leads in union high history. It's like it's a record. But
that's OD. But to be fair, like,
they got 165 absences in 4 years.
I'm not gonna hold you. In high school, like, I used to have like mad absences. in certain classes. I was always in the cafeteria.
See, now I didn't. Now, if I'm at school, I'm going to class.
Nah, like, I'm at school, I'm everywhere but class. Like,
too much work trying to skip.
but that's the thing, like, it was easy to skip. So it was like, this is just what I'm going to do.
My dad went to that high school, my family, so these
Nah,
security
yeah,
guards know
my sister went, the year my sister graduated from that high school,
Yeah.
I graduated from middle school. So I was in there right after. So a lot of people knew who my sister was.
Yeah.
But, like, I was liked more, so.
Yeah,
Like, I was an honors kid, though. Like, I was in Collegiate Honors Academy. So I was an honors student. I took different classes from a lot of people.
Yeah.
And, yeah, like, I was still just on BS because it was just so easy to be able to do what I was doing.
Yeah.
If I did not want to go to this class, I could find a way out of it.
Yeah.
And, of course, my counselor, who, you know, thank God for her because I wouldn't have graduated without her. But she, you know, like, she would encourage me, like, go to class. Like, really go, like, I don't, like, whether you do the work or not is on you. Like, get your attendance, go to class.
Yeah.
So with graduating early, it was like, all right, I have to pass everything, and not only that, but I have to get this college thing going. Like, I have to start applying for colleges. And that's what brought me to Penn State. Honestly, I applied as a joke. It was
You didn't think you was going to get up?
I didn't even know what the hell a Penn State was. Like, I was so in my own, like, world.
Yeah.
No. Back in high school, I was high every day. Like, every single day. Whether before school, whether during school, whether after school, I was high. So I just applied as a joke. Just a joke. I had an amazing college essay. Like, if you read my college essay, like, that shit was amazing.
What was it about?
But it was about being adopted. Okay. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I probably wouldn't have written that. I felt like it was so sentimental. Like, so sentimental. And I wasted it on that. That's how I feel.
Okay.
So, yeah. But when I applied to Penn State, honestly, I wasn't even, like, checking my emails or nothing. And then one day, all of a sudden, I get this email from Penn State, and they're like, oh, your application status or whatever. And then I open it, and it's freaking confetti. And it's like, you were basically accepted. So then once I announced it to my high school, they have this College Wednesday, and it's where they announce what schools people have gone to, like big schools. Nothing, can't be no small school. So they saved my name for last, and they were like, yo, like, Nariah Foster, like, she got accepted to Penn State.
You said you like me.
It's fine. Like, don't Google me. She, you know, so everyone was, like, adding me on Snap, like, congratulating me. My teachers were coming to me, congratulating me, stuff like that. I only had one teacher who was like, don't go away for college. And he was like, it's so expensive. And you can get the same degree at a college right here in New York and not have to spend as much money. Why are you bringing yourself into so much debt?
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, like, I'm going to really think about that. And eventually I just didn't care. And then, like, but he was a great English teacher.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I wish I would have went to his class. Like, I really do wish. But, yeah, so I applied and accepted. And then here come, like, 12 other colleges applied and accepted. And I was going to go in January. That was the plan. I graduated in January. I wanted to go straight into college because I knew if I mess up the schedule right now, I'm not going to college.
Yeah.
So what happened was their spring semester started so freaking early. Like, I'm talking, like, January 9th. Like, something just early. Early as hell.
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, like, I can't. Like, they were like, your transcript has to say that your graduation date was at this time. And my graduation date technically is January 31st. So even though that's really not when I stopped going to school, I probably stopped like January 20-something. But it still was after the spring semester start. So now it was, do you want to wait for the summer or are we exploring more colleges? Everyone gassed my head into Penn State. Penn State is a great school. So once it was gassed, it was like, all right, like, I have to go here. Like, everyone is now expecting this to be where I announce where I'm going. So I'm gonna go here. So I was like, I talked to them. I was like, well, during the summer, everybody kind of goes home. There's nobody on campus.
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, well, you could be online during the summer. You could be online, and you can come onto campus for certain things.
Yeah.
So a lot of people didn't know that I was doing the work online and that I've went to see campus. I've like ID and all of that. So a lot of people didn't know that. Only my close friends, because I felt like they wouldn't like talk me out of it. And a lot of my friends are older than me, so they already did like the college thing. So they knew what it was, what work had to go into it, what focus. But because, I'm at home, I'm not as focused. Not only am I at home and trying to do everything online, but all of my friends are at home too. All of my friends that I don't get to see on a regular because they go away for college. So obviously we want to go out, we want to party. The whole like online thing just was not working. Like it wasn't working. And even coming onto campus, it was just like, all right, like I'm here and nobody's really here. And that was just boring to me. Plus campus is huge. That gives me anxiety. I have such bad anxiety. Like it wasn't working for me. And then like, of course I had a friend that was also going there. And then I got this offer where it was like, all right, we're going to put you in the 2+2 program. So you're going to do 2 years at York, and then your junior and senior year, we're going to bring you back on the main campus. No, I'm not doing that. York does not have any dorms. If I stuck with York, I would have to get an apartment. And I had a friend who I really liked. I didn't see her as much. She went to school in Brooklyn, but she lived in Staten Island. So it was like, I met her friend through a friend. So, yeah, we were really cool, but I would never get an apartment with her. Because you don't really know someone until you live with them.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't want to find anything about this girl that I would not like, that would make me not like her, because I liked her so much. To this day, I still talk to her, and she's still at Penn, and we still talk about it. Invited to football games, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I would have roomed with this girl. We would have lived together, and I would have hated her. But she could cook, so it would have had, like, its upsides to it. Like, I could cook, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
I'm not going to. Yeah.
But she could cook, and I just love that for her. Because then I would have been eating good every day.
Yeah.
Because I would have made her cook every day. So, the switch to, why did I pick AIC?
Yeah.
Oh. Man. Honestly, and it's so crazy because one person told me not to come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to come here. It's not going to be my scene. I'm not going to enjoy myself. Not too much goes on around here. When I came here, I realized not too much goes on around here. It's actually more drama than I thought it would be. Like, more drama than I had in high school.
Yeah.
And in high school, I was a wild child. Wild child. Got, like, handcuffed, like, all of that. Always in trouble, sent home. Like, I was a wild card. You don't know what you're getting when it comes to me.
Yeah.
So, when it, like, finally came down to, okay, like, I'm going to go to AIC, honestly, I'll tell you the reason off camera, but the reason just, like, one of the reasons wasn't it. Like, it wasn't, I shouldn't have done that. Like, if I can go back in time and switch that, I can't say I would because I met Tati and Jamelia. I love Tati and Jamelia. I feel like they, like, encourage me to be better than I was before. They see my flaws and they instantly, like, you know, like, I've been there, done that. Like, this is how you need to change. Like, this is what you can do to be better. They pushed me to do, like, my schoolwork. Like, there was one time we were just sitting in the hive and they were doing, like, their schoolwork. They were like, go get your laptop, you know, like, do your schoolwork. Like, let's get it done. Because technically Jamelia is my secondary advisor. So, yeah, which I didn't know until, like, a minute after where I got an email from her. But not only is she my advisor, but, like, I can consider her a friend. Like, I can go to her about anything and not feel judged. Obviously, we make jokes amongst ourselves. Like, that's what friends do. But I feel like college wouldn't be so easy if I did not have them in my corner. Like, if I did not have them, and, yeah, I talked to everyone else, like, but it wouldn't go as smooth. Like, I wouldn't be so calm about a lot of things. Like, even, like, my two RAs, like, Antoinette and Renisha. Like, I know I can go to Antoinette about anything. I know I can go to Renisha about anything. We don't hang on a regular. They're my RAs. But I know if I'm feeling some way or there's something about a boy or, like, damn, I'm a CJ major, so, you know, like, I need some help on this. I know I could go to Antoinette or Renisha. And I like that. So, like, I like being able to, like, talk to older people that have already been there, done that, and experienced certain things.
Mm.
And not be judged or not hear my business out there. And I feel like that's what they do, especially Tati and Jamelia.
Mm.
Like, and I'm with them majority of, like, every day.
Yeah, she's a great place.
It could be better. They could pay my tuition. And I will tell everybody to come here. Like, I'll tell everybody to come here if they pay my tuition.
I'll tell everybody to come
And
here.
if I tell them to come here, oh, they're going to come.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're going to.
Okay. Last question I got. When you go home for Thanksgiving?
I'm going home, I think Tuesday I'm going to go home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You ready?
You know, not big on holidays.
Nah. I understand.
Christmas, I'm not big on it. Thanksgiving, I don't even like turkey, so.
Nah?
No, I like the skin, like that outside
Yeah,
layer.
the crispy, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
So what's your plate like? Your plate like Thanksgiving, I gotta have this.
Like, I gotta have big macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
I have
Easy.
to have it. I have to have pie. Like, I need pie. I need sweet potato or pumpkin pie, preferably sweet potato.
Yeah.
I need that. That has to be on my plate. What else do I need? I have to have potato salad. That has to be on my plate. Like, shoot, I can't remember what I be eating for Thanksgiving.
Yams?
Ew.
Hell no, man.
I hate yams. Oh my
Candy
God.
yams we talking about.
Yeah, I hate it.
Ain't no way.
All yams, I hate.
You eat sweet potato pie,
Yes,
but you don't like yams.
at all. But, you know, I've also never really tried yams.
You know, that's where you mess up at. You gotta expand your horizons.
Nah, they look kind of weird.
Stop it.
Yeah, no.
Collard greens?
I'll eat that, yeah.
String beans?
I'll eat that, yeah.
No.
Stuffing. Yes.
So
I love
nasty.
stuffing.
Cranberry sauce?
Ew, no.
Okay.
I don't like cranberry.
What's your choice of meat for Thanksgiving?
Honestly, my mom used to make ham
Okay.
and steak.
Steak for Thanksgiving.
Only
My
'cause,
brother
like,
asked for that this year.
honestly, it's not bad. Like, the combination is not bad.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, it's just, like, it's some calm stuff. But I'm not going to eat the turkey. And for you to get this big old turkey
Yeah.
and not really anybody's going to eat it for real, it's just crazy to me.
Yeah, I told my brother, excuse my little man.
Who is that?
That's my son. It's my little son, Elijah.
Stokely?
Yeah, it's my son. You don't like him?
I never met him. I hear about him.
I can introduce you to my little
I never
son.
met him. I've never met him.
That's my youngest son.
I heard he's, like, funny, you know. Like, Tati knows him.
He's
Like,
not funny.
He always says hi to Tati.
He's not funny.
Oh, he's not funny?
No, he's a weirdo.
Oh, well, that's funny.
No, yeah, he's funny. That's my youngest son though.
Nah, yeah, I've never, like, met him. Like,
Yeah,
I know people that know him.
I introduced you to the
don't
young buck. That's my young son.
Nah.
That's my youngest. That's
I mean, as long as he's not, like, you know, weird towards me. Whenever I
Yeah,
meet, like, he plays football, right?
yeah.
Whenever I meet football players, this is the exact conversation that it kind of leads into. It's like, oh, I'm Nariah. Oh, you're Nariah? Oh, I heard about you.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard about me? Really? What you hear?
See, I don't like doing that because if I did hear something, then I gotta say what I heard, or then I gotta say who I heard it from, and I don't like that.
Nah, see, and
Incriminate people.
this is like what I always tell people. Like, if you're gonna tell me what you heard, you really don't have to tell me who you heard it from, because 9 times out of 10 I know who you heard it from, so I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, so like, if it's something that, anything that is said in the locker room,
yeah,
I will never feel offended by it. Because in all honesty, like, it'll never be said to my face.
yeah,
That's one. Never, ever. It's always gonna come from a third party.
yeah.
The primary source is never gonna say it to me.
Understand.
Ever. I put that on my life. Like,
Yeah.
it'll never be said to my face. But how can boys get mad at me? I do the same thing y'all do. I'm just a female doing it. Like, and that's where the double standards comes in. Cause if a boy, like, I bet you the rumors on my head, like on my name. If I was a boy, everyone would be dapping me up.
Yeah.
Like, dap me up and keep it moving. Like, but because I'm a female and I do it, it's just like, okay, like, she's out of here. But I'm not out of here. Like, I just do what y'all do. I just do it a little better. Like, I just have more game with it. But that's because I'm honest. My intentions are so up front. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and sweet talk you, see you.
Because a woman don't need to do that because she has the prize. A man has to do that because he doesn't necessarily have the woman don't got to do that because if she go ahead and say, "Yo, what we doing? This is what my intention. This is what I want to do." That's it. 9 times out of 10, that's what a man want to do anyway. So he like, oh, you coming like that? I don't gotta say a sweet talk. You talk to you for a week so I can do what I want to do. You coming like that? We could just get right into it and get out of here.
But it's like I appreciate when a guy is like up front and just like, yo, like this is what I want. I just wanna do this with you.
Not a lot of girls like that. And if he comes like that, he misses on the opportunity to do what he wants to do with that lady.
Yeah, but it's like there's so many other. You miss out on opportunity, you just miss it. There's boys on the team that I find attractive every day.
Yeah.
And obviously not now because I have this one. But like, there's so many like I could name off the top of my head like mad older heads that are attractive.
Yeah.
And maybe it's my age throwing them off. Maybe it's what they've heard that's throwing them off.
Yeah.
But okay, like sometimes I just see a boy and it's just like, all right, I see you and I don't see nothing serious about you. Like I don't want nothing serious with you, but yeah, we can have fun. So if you tell me off rip, like, yo, like I'm only into this, this, and this, and I'm still doing A, B, and C, and D with every other female on campus.
Yeah.
I would be like, okay, so my time is my time. I get Mondays, somebody else gets Tuesdays, somebody else gets Wednesdays. And I'm okay with that because I'm not looking for anything serious with you.
Yeah.
If I was, I would make it known.
Yeah.
But if, like, I'm texting you in vanish mode, like, clearly I'm not really looking for anything serious. I'm going to say what I need to say, and Instagram will tell me if you screenshotted it or not. Like, that's really what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm very upfront with it. That's the one thing I hate is you sweet talk me for a week. All right, I finally decide I want to link you. Cool, we do whatever we do. And then it's like, all right, now you act weird. Now my feelings are a little hurt. Because really it's supposed to be me that's supposed to act weird. Because going into this, like, why am I getting played?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be playing the game. Like, and I can't play the game because you're playing me. So you're playing the game and I'm the game. No. Like, and that's what makes me so mad.
I understand.
Because, like, just be upfront about it.
Yeah.
If you, like, mess with other females on campus, I'm 110% fine with that.
Yeah.
What I'm not fine with is you telling me that you only talk to me and da-da-da-da. Because I'm not dumb. I'm going to run it by the group chat.
Yeah.
So I'm not dumb. The group chat going to talk some sense into me.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like, you lying to me, and that means you think I'm dumb. Therefore, you're playing on my intelligence. That's disrespectful. So now I got to show you a vibe. Because, like, we're not fit to do that. Just be upfront. You want to have fun? 10 times out of 10, I'm down to have fun.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a time where I'm not down to have fun. Unless you're ugly. Or, like, just not attractive to me. Not sexually attractive to me. Then, yeah, no. It's not going to happen. But if, you know, you're a dope-looking boy and maybe you see me like a photo, maybe you see me in your views or something without following you. That's usually how I started off. And, like, yeah, I'm eyeing you, and, yeah, we could have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
But it just don't go for, I have standards, so it don't go for everyone. Like, because I'm not fit to, like, have fun with everybody.
Yeah.
That's not my vibe. Like, maybe a couple people. Because it's, like, mad heads on campus.
Yeah.
Not mad heads, but mad heads.
Yeah.
So it's, like, yeah. Like, it's 7 days out of the week. I got time for this. Like, I have time.
Last question I got for you. You're a smart girl. I'm sure you know. You thought about it. Being adopted and with, like, situations you've gone through, do you think it, like, affected your life in any way?
I feel like it makes me look at certain things differently. I'm more grateful for certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I have been in foster care twice, when I was younger and when I was a little older, so I can actually remember it.
Yeah.
So, like, I can't say that I've had like a bad foster parent because when I was younger, I know I didn't because I heard stories about it. I actually had like a really great one. She was just crazy. So like, yeah, like change my name type of crazy. Like, yeah. But when I was older, I was in 2 foster homes because I got switched out of one. And I never, like, of course I didn't like the people because, you know, like, obviously I liked my mom at the time. Like, I loved my mom. So when I see, like, other people, like, come to me about, like, family stuff, like, oh, like, my dad's not in my life, or usually that's where it is. Just like usually it's just, oh, my dad's not in my life. And it, like, I just have to really like look at them and really like, you're crying over your dad. Like, your dad. Like, I had nights where I had to cry over both my parents because neither one of them wanted anything to do with me. So I'm just like stuff like that irritates the hell out of me. You are mad about your dad, and when you turn your head to the other side, you have an amazing mom who's now giving you what you needed, who's giving you the steps to life that you'll need to carry out with you, who puts food on the table, who puts a roof over your head, and puts clothes on your back. And you're crying over your dad. You need to be crying and thanking God that you still have your mom. That's what you need to do. Because even if nobody's going to come up to you and you get into an argument, oh, that's why your dad left you. Don't nobody give a damn. Like, it hits different when it's like, all right, well, your mom left you. Like, that's what hits different. Like, I met a lot of people who don't have their dad in their life who have stepdads. So that will never be an issue for me. I will never cry over that man. When it came down to, like, my mom, then it's like, all right, you doing too much. Because, you know, that's my mom. So when people, like, cry over stuff like that, it's just like, bro, like, I really do have to step back and just laugh. Because you have your mom, an amazing mom. She may not be perfect. She may not be the richest person in the world. But she sat there and she took care of you. She took time out of her life to give you life and to make sure that she met, like, every need in your life. Like, made sure that you got an education, made sure of everything. Like, you will never have to really cry for anything. Unless you're asking for a Lambo and she says no. Okay, at that point, you're just doing too much. But I just have to, like, look at things like that. Like, people go through a lot of stuff. And I'm not saying, like, I've gone through more than the next person. But when I meet people who have, like, been in abusive homes, it's just like, damn, like, I feel so bad because I cannot relate to that. I was never in an abusive home. Looking back, I feel like living with my grandma, obviously being adopted, that maybe was mentally abusive. I can't say physically. Like, I really can't say physically. Because at my big age, like, I think she realized, like, if you hit me, I will smack the shit out of you too. Like, and, like, I think she kind of want to realize that. Because, like, I remember, like, one time she went to, like, hit me, and, like, I, like, pushed her, and she, like, fell into, like, the other room. And it's, like, you know, like, that's just instinct. Like, I didn't mean to do that. But it's just, like, I'm at this grown age. Like, why would I sit there and, like, really let you beat me? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So, like, when I just meet people, and it's, like, I don't think I've ever met someone who's, like, been adopted. I don't think I've never met another person. So I've never, like, really had that conversation with someone where it's, like, not compare it, but talk to them about their life and, like, try to see it from their perspective. Because it's probably a different experience. You don't meet a lot of people who's been adopted by someone who's already in their family. So it's, like, I'm adopted into my family. Like, I'm always going to know my blood cousins and stuff like that. Oh, shoot, wait, I do know someone that's been adopted. I'm bugging. Like, oh, yes. I totally forgot about this boy. Oh, my God. My cousin is adopted, but he's adopted out of the family.
Okay.
So he's blood related to me. But he had to, like, find us. He had to find his grandma, who he found her at the right moment because my mom was hosting a family reunion where everyone kind of comes together. So his grandma, like, brought him. And he does not know who his dad is, and he will never have the chance to meet his mom. His mom is still probably alive and well. I've never met her. Nobody knows where she's at. She's in, like, witness protection, something like that. Yeah, so he will never have the chance to meet his mom. But I think, like, talking to him about, like, his life has made me even more grateful for mine because he didn't have it good being adopted. He didn't at all. And I had to, like, honestly, like, really sit down and talk to him and, like, really express the fact that I'm so sorry you can't meet your mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff really goes down in my family. Like, I've seen so much at a young age that I shouldn't have seen. So just being able to talk to him about his experiences with being adopted, it just, like, really opened my eyes. Like, adoption is so different. You can be adopted into a great family, into a good family, into an average family, and then to a horrible one. And he just didn't have it like that at all. It was just horrible for him. And that's why it's so important for me to, like, out of all my cousins, to show him love, because he was not raised with the family at all. He is in his 20s, and he's just meeting people that he's actually related to, just meeting his grandma, who he's actually related to. So you just look at things, like, way different. And that's why I try to protect him at all costs. Like, when I hear, like, a family member make a comment about him, like, I remember my birth mom had, like, a barbecue in Queens, and one of my cousins gave him the address, and she, like, called my mom talking about like, Nariah invited him to the barbecue, and why did she invite him, da-da-da-da. First of all, pause. I didn't invite him to the barbecue. I just said that there was a barbecue. The one who told you that I invited him to the barbecue is the one that gave the address. That's really what it was. So why you're calling and complaining, I have no idea, but I'm okay. She's like, oh, the only way he can come is if he brings something. He's family. He doesn't have to bring a damn thing in my eyes. And in fact, he came and didn't bring a damn thing. So I love that for him, because when you are family, you, like, what am I asking you to, like, bring something to a barbecue for? We all just met you, and I was genuinely trying to get to know him, and, like, the younger cousins, like, my age and around his, were genuinely trying to get to know him. Like, his mom's sisters came to my barbecue and were trying to get to know him. So that's when I, like, backed off my birth mom a little, because for you to, like, say he can't come unless he X, Y, and Z, that's not how I move. He's just being introduced to the family. Why are you acting that way? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, first of all, he's not even in New York. He was living in, I want to say, Delaware. So he was already hours away. And because he's so adamant on getting to know his roots and where he came from, he was going to drive all the way over here just to be at a barbecue for, like, a couple hours. That speaks more volumes than a lot, because I have family members who live in the next borough and don't come. So for me, it's just like, this boy is really trying to just get to know his family. And for you to request anything like that, as nasty as you did, that's not cool. And not only that, I had no strength to argue. I was a week or two out of surgery. So I had no energy. I didn't even really want to go to the barbecue because I was outside. I got 3 incisions in me. Like, I really, no. So when I went and he finally came some hours later, he kind of just hung out with, like, me and, like, my other cousin, Malik, who isn't even, like, blood related to us and gets more respect than the other one does, and he's blood related to us. But we love Malik just because our actual blood related cousin dated his mom for so long and considers him a son, so automatically you're a part of the family. I'm not mad at it. I don't disagree with it. But you cannot treat one like this and then try to treat the other one like that. You just can't do that, because there's so many cousins that I have in my family who aren't blood related. So you just look at life a little different. Like, you're just more grateful for certain things, especially being adopted, because I could have went to some shitty place and could have been, like, a stripper by now, a prostitute or something. So, like, because I was able to be adopted into somewhere somewhat of a good environment back then, it was like, all right, like, I'm super duper grateful for this. So yeah, you're just extra grateful. You're not materialistic. Well, I'm not, at least. Like, I come outside and, like, even now, like, I come outside in, like, sweats and stuff. Like, I don't even wear my sneakers, like, at all. And I have a little shum in my closet, you know? So, but I wear Crocs all the time because it's just like, all right, like, just not materialistic. I don't feel like I have anyone to look good for on campus. Even the person that I have interest in now, like I don't think he cares what I'm wearing, because the day I met him, I had no lashes on. My hair was in like a messy ponytail. I had on a sweatpants and a freaking sweater and freaking bubble slides. And he was still clearly interested. So clearly what I wear isn't really doing anything for me. So I choose to wear whatever pops into my hands first, as long as it goes together well. So
Well, Nariah, appreciate you coming to necessary conversations.
Of course.
Appreciate your transparency. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you.
Behave. Stay out of trouble.
We'll see.
You could do it. Stay out of trouble.
Eh.
Listen. Don't know everything, but from what you said, you've gone through some things.
Yeah.
And, for you to be at the point that you are today, you explained some of your sibling situations. So you seem to have a good life. You seem to be far ahead than what most people would be in your situation, and what some people around you have been in your situation. So, man, you blessed. So keep doing your thing. You in college. I'm saying, are you gonna be the first one in your family to graduate? Did your real mother, your biological mother, graduate?
She didn't even graduate high school.
So listen, you already, come on.
So I feel like certain goals that I have, like, all right, so my mom's first kid was at 18. Both of them, their first kids were at 18. Like the domino, like her. At 18. So that was a goal. Don't have kids at 18. I'm 18 now. I don't have any kids.
When you turn 19?
February.
Close.
Yeah, so
keep it tight.
Yeah, the second kid was 19. So I have to pass that with no kids. No kids. And then the third one was 21 or 22, which would be me. So no kids. None. I have to just pass those goals.
Listen, even if you don't, education-wise, you're far more ahead, and that's what you bring in life. So keep doing what you're doing. Stay out of trouble. Do your homework. Go to class on time. Don't leave before they say dismissed. Keep doing your thing. You're gonna be something in life. Just keep doing your thing. Right? Nariah, appreciate you coming on Necessary Conversations. I'm your host, Saleem, and we out.